clock on the mantle is marking the silence in the hall. I've counted every flower on this faded bedroom wall. It's 2026, but the minutes feel like years. I'm drowning in a puddle of these slow motion tears. The sun takes a decade just to climb across the floor, since I watched your shadow vanish through the heavy front door. I try to read a book, but I'm stuck on page 19, reliving every bitter word and every ghost of a scene. I check the kitchen timer just to see if it's still alive, but it's only been a minute since the clock struck 5. The coffee's staying hot because the air is standing still, and I'm losing all the power of my shattered little will. And time moves too slow when you're waiting for a heart to heal. There's a jagged, rusted rotation of a broken wooden wheel. Every second is a mountain that I'm forced to climb alone. In a house that used to be a garden, now it's just a pile of stone. I'm begging for the sunset, but the sky is turning gray. Time moves too slow since you walked away. They say that it's a healer, but it washes off the stain. But why my assassinate could drag him through the pain? I wanna blink and be 1,000 years ahead, instead of counting heartbeats in this empty hologram. Time moves too slow when you're waiting for a heart to heal. It's a jagged, rusted rotation of a broken wooden wheel. Every second is a mountain that I'm forced to climb alone. In a house that used to be a garden, now it's just a pile of stone. I'm begging for the sunset, but the sky is turning gray. Time moves too slow since you walked away. Tick, tick, let go in the dark, searching for the fire, but I can't find a spark. The hour hand is frozen, the morning is a ghost. Yeah, time moves too slow, and I miss you the I'm looking at our names carved in the willow tree, back when the world was white and you were still in love with me. It's January 2026, the frost is on the glass, and I'm watching all the shadows of our shared history pass. I saw the signs like stains upon a clean white sheet, but I chose to look at you and feel the summer heat. I thought the silence was a peaceful kind of grace, not the sound of the heart finding another place. I wish I knew that always had an expiration date, that I was standing on a bridge that couldn't hold the weight. I wish I knew the meaning of the way you turned away, before I let my soul believe that you were gonna stay. I'd have guarded every secret, I'd have locked every door. If I'd known I wouldn't have you in my corner anymore. Yeah, I wish I knew the ending before the start began. You were packing up your spirit in a cardboard box, while I was still believing in the safety of the rocks. I found a train ticket you hid inside your coat, and the jagged little sentences you never even wrote. I was building us a castle in the middle of the sand. All the tide was already reaching for your head. I wish I'd seen the vapor before the fire died, instead of trusting every I love you that you lied. They say that hindsight is a gift for the blind, but it's just a way to torture what you left behind. I'm stretching back a heartbreak every now and every hour, searching for the moment that you left me listening lies. I wish I knew that always had an expiration date, that I was standing on a bridge that couldn't hold the weight. I wish I knew the meaning of the way you turned away, before I let my soul believe you were gonna stay. I'd have guarded every secret, I'd have locked every door. If I'd known I wouldn't have you in my corner anymore. Yeah, I wish I knew the ending before the start began. I would have held my breath, I would have closed my eyes, I wouldn't have been so shattered by the cold goodbye. I wish I knew, but I wish I knew. I'm shouting at the ceiling until my throat runs dry, tracing all the reasons why we had to say goodbye. It's 2026, but the world is on mute. I'm a dying tree trying to protect the hollow fruit. I tell the walls I'm breaking, I tell the stars I'm scared, but the message gets lost in the cold and empty air. It's the loneliest sound, the one that never lands, like a letter written in the water on the shifting sands. crying in the rain, but there's no one left to echo back the rhythm of my pain. I'm a broadcast in a desert, a ghost in the machine, living in the static of the spaces in between. Yeah, I'm talking to a shadow, I'm praying to a stone, and it feels like no one is ever listening to me alone. I see you at the table, but your eyes are on your phone. The ceiling 3 feet apart, but I've never been so alone. I try to tell you how the darkness is pulling at my sleeves, but you're already checking for the moment that you leave. But pouring out my secret like water on the floor, and it just falls right over it and out the front door. Does my voice have a color? Does my heart read a song? Or am I just a body that is waiting to be found? I'm tired of the silence being the only thing that stays, while I'm begging for a witness to the suffocating haze. It's the loneliest sound, the one that never lets, like a letter written in the water on the shifted sands. I'm screaming in the light, I'm crying in the rain, but there's no one left to echo back the rhythm of my pain. I'm a broadcast in the desert, a ghost in the machine, living in the static of the spaces in between. Yeah, I'm broadcast in shadow, I'm praying to a stone, and it feels like no one is ever listening to me alone. Can you hear me? Is there anybody there? I'm just a whisper dissolving in the air. No one's listening. No one's here. No one's here. The calendar says 2026, but I'm still stuck in the past, in the wreckage of a forever that wasn't built to last. The city is a blur of neon, a fast forward race, but I'm standing in the slow motion memory of your face. I try to touch the surface, try to keep my head above, but I'm sinking in the aftermath of a heavy kind of love, and I'm lost in deep fields, drowning in the blue. Everything I look at has a shade of missing you. It's a tidal wave of silence, it's a current in my chest, pulling me down to the place where the broken secrets rest. scrolling through the archives, through the digital ghosts of the nights we spent on rooftops, making hollow toast. Now my room is like an ocean floor, heavy and so cold. It's the weight of all the stories that we never about to fold. I'm tired of the just move on, of the plenty more I see, because this Pacific water's the only home for me. Is there a map for the undercurrents, a compass for the pain, a way to find the sunlight through the sun to wanna rain? I'm breathing in the air boots, I'm breathing in the soul, trying to find the moment where the heartbeat hit the floor. And I'm lost in deep fields, sounding in the blue. Everything I look at has a shade of missing you. It's a tidal wave of silence, it's a current that's just pulling me down to the place where the broken sink address. The anchor's at the bottom and the soaring's out of sight. I'm just lost in deep fields in the middle of the night. Let the water take me, let the colors fade to break. I'm too far beneath the surface to find my way away. Yeah, I'm lost deep in the field. The city lights are humming through the 2026 rain, but they don't reach the corners where I'm harboring this pain. I'm sitting in the kitchen, staring at your empty chair. The silence is a physical weight that I can't even bear. I check my phone for a ghost of a text, a flicker of a sign, but the screen is just a cold black mirror reflecting what was mine. And I've never felt so alone, even in a crowded room. I'm a single fading flower in a world that's set to bloom. I thought I knew the meaning of a long and lonely night, but I never knew the darkness could be this blindingly bright. The walls are closing in, and the floor has turned to stone since you walked away and left me here. I've never felt so alone. I went to buy the groceries, I bought enough for two. Then I stood there in the aisle, realizing none of it was for you. I see the couples laughing, I see them holding hands, and I feel like a foreign stranger, and I grew before in lands. I used to be your anchor, I used to be home. Now I'm just a drifting shadow with nowhere left to roam. Is it the way that else I've never felt so alone, even in a crowded room. I'm a single fading flower in a world that's set to bloom. My God, I know the meaning of a long and lonely night, but I never knew the darkness could fit its blindingly bright. The walls are closing in, and the fire sings to stars. Since you walked away, you left me here. I've never felt so alone, just me and the echo, just me and the dust, trying to find a version of myself that I can trust. But it's so quiet, I've never felt so. I've been wearing this poker face since Monday afternoon, humming all the verses to a dying little tune. The world is moving forward in this 2026 rush, but I'm living in the middle of a heavy, frozen hush. I tell my mom I'm eating, I tell my friends I'm fine, but I'm tracing every fracture in this shattered life of mine. So stop asking for the silver lining, stop asking for the why. I'm just a hollow building staring at an empty sky. I'm not getting better, I'm not finding my way back. I'm just a train that stalled upon a broken, rusted track. The wound is still screaming and the same hasn't said. The truth is simple, darling, I am not okay yet. I saw your name in a thread and I forgot how to breathe, like a ghost in a machinery that refuses to leave. I'm tired of the tan heels and the pretty in their eyes. I'm tired of the effort of his cardboard cutout disguise. I'm sitting on the floor of the room we used to share, just breathing in the poison of the cold and empty air. It's a physical ache, it's a weight in my bones, just a terrorist laying sound of being truly alone. Don't tell me I'm strong, don't tell me I'll survive when I'm barely even feeling like I'm actually alive. So stop asking for the silver lining, stop asking for the why. I'm just a hollow building staring at an empty sky. I'm not getting better, I'm not finding my way back. I'm just a train that's slowed upon a broken, rusted track. The wound is still screaming and the sun hasn't set. The truth is simple, darling, I am not okay yet. feel like I'm staring at a brick and mortar wall. But right now, I'm just broken. I'm looking at the calendar for January 2026, searching for a version of us I can finally fix. But the colors in the hallway have all faded into gray, and the sun forgot to follow me into this hollow day. I used to be a lighthouse, I used to have a glow, but you took the spark of everything and left with nowhere to go. Now all my happiness is gone, like a bird into the night, leaving me to wander in the absence of the light. I'm reaching for a feeling that I can't quite recall, watching every pillar of my temple start to fall. It wasn't just a breakup, it was a total eclipse of soul. Now I'm just a fragment where I used to be a whole. Yeah, all my happiness is gone. I walked into the kitchen and I tripped over the quiet. My heart is making noise like it's starting up a riot. I see the empty space where your laughter used to lean, and I'm realizing happy is a place I've never been. Without your hand to hold me, without your voice to guide, I'm just a shell of someone with nothing left inside. They say that joy is circular, that it comes back around, but I'm buried 6 feet under in this cold and bitter ground. I've forgotten how to smile, I've forgotten how to breathe in this garden of the lonely, where you finally took your lead. Now all my happiness is gone, like a bird into the night, leaving me to wander in the absence of the light. I'm reaching for a feeling that I can't quite recall, watching every pillar of my temple start to fall. It wasn't just a breakup, it was a total eclipse of soul. Now I'm just a fragment where I used to be a whole. Yeah, all my happiness is gone. Flying out the final star, falls the final fall. Don't get this broken heart a second leave. It's gone. Yeah, it's all gone now. I'm dragging this heavy ghost through a 2026 town. Every mirror that I pass just tries to pull me down. I've memorized my excuses, I've polished up my grief, but being my own witness offers no relief. I'm bored of my own stories and sick of my own name, playing the same old lead in the same old losing game. I'm tired of myself, tired of the way I hurt, of the way I keep on digging my own feelings in the dirt. I'm exhausted by the circuitry inside this broken head, reliving every bitter word that we ever said. I wanna walk away from me, to leave this skin behind, and find a version of the soul that isn't quite so blind. Yeah, I'm just tired of myself tonight. I've cried these same tears so many times, they've lost their soul. I'm stuck in the machinery of finding someone's fault. I'm tired of the overthinking, the why and the what if, staring at the memory of us like a jagged could. I've become a tedious habit, a song played out of tune, just a hollow reflection of a cold and lonely moon. If I could take a vacation from my mind, I'd leave the me who loved you so far back behind. I'm a broken record that's stamping on a scratched out floor, and I don't think I can listen to this music anymore. I'm tired of myself, tired of the way I hurt, of the way I keep on digging my own feelings in the dirt. I'm exhausted by the circuitry inside this broken head, reliving again a word that we ever said. I walk away from me, to leave this skin behind, and find a version of a soul that isn't quite so blind. Yeah, I'm just tired of myself tonight. So turn out the light, let me be someone else for a while. I'm tired of the effort it takes to fake the smile. Just let me go, I'm tired of me. I'm tired of me. I'm sitting on the porch swing where the wood is starting to rot, trying to find the us and all the things that we forgot. It's 2026 and the world feels loud and new, but I'm still stuck in the silence that I share with the ghost of you. I bought the brand of bitter tea that only you could stand, just to feel a piece of something that was tethered to your hand. And I wish you were still here to see the way the garden grows, to tell me how a story ends and how the river flows. The house is just a skeleton, a hollow pile of stone. It's a different kind of freezing when you're standing here alone. I'm saw a movie yesterday that I know you would have hated. I turned to tell you why, but the vision just evaporated. The kitchen smells like dust and a lingering scent of rain. Every sunset is a needle, every morning is a chain. I've got so much to tell you about the years you miss, about the way the light looks when the morning dew is kissed. Tears of selfish that I want you back inside this broken face, just to see the honest lies upon your every face. I trade 1,000 tomorrows for a single dusty past, for a love that wasn't built like it was never gonna last. And I wish you were still here to see the way the garden grows. So tell me how the story ends and how the river flows. Perhaps it says the skeleton, a hollow pile of stone. It's a different kind of freezing when you're standing here alone. I'm talking to the empty air, I'm calling out your name, wishing everything was different, wishing everything the same. Yeah, I wish you were still here. As sun is going down again, the shadows start to clear. I see you in the only place I heard you, in my sleep. I wish you still here. God, I wish you still here. I'm tired of the rehearsed lines you're feeding me tonight, of the way you tilt your head to catch the perfect flattering light. You've got 1,000 faces and I've loved every single one, but I'm looking for the person who exists when the show is done. We're sitting at the table, but I'm dining with a ghost, a polished imitation of the one I value most. Can you be yourself for once, even if it's ugly, even if the truth is that you never really loved me? Take off the heavy armor, let the costume hit the floor. I can't keep fighting shadows and illusions anymore. Break the script and let me see the damage and the fear. Just be yourself for once while I'm still standing here. You're curated and edited, every word is carefully weighed, like you're terrified the real you is a debt that can't be paid. But I would take your jagged edges over this smooth whole lie. I'd rather see you bleed than watch you pose against the sky. It's 2026, we're all just hiding behind what I'm begging for. Alone, and I won't let the heartache pass. Is there anyone inside that who reads your mirrors all the way? Are you scared that if I saw you, I'd have nothing left to say? I'm reaching for a heartbeat, not a calculated beat. I'm looking for the soul that makes the bitter truth feel sweet. Can you be yourself for once, even if it's ugly? Even if the truth is that you'll never really love me. Take off the heavy armor, let the costume hit the floor. I can't keep fighting shadows and illusions anymore. Break the script and let me see the damage and the fear. Just be yourself for once, while I'm still standing here. No more filters, no more lies. Just look at me with honest eyes. Voices words to muses words. The doctor spoke in numbers, but I only heard the rain tapping on a window like it's trying to share the pain. I looked at you and realized the sand is slipping fast, and all the things I meant to say are buried in the past. We spent our years on trifles, on the fights that didn't matter. Now the mirror of our future is beginning to shatter. And I have no time for the maybe later lines, no time for the someday or the favorable signs. I have no time to fix the holes or build a brand new stone. I only have these minutes to unpack my heavy heart. I'm reaching for your hand while the clock begins to climb, because I'm finally out of reasons and I'm finally out of time. It's 2026 and the world is moving on, but I'm stuck inside this moment, waiting for the dawn. I wanna take you to the coast, I wanna see the sea, but I'm tethered to this rhythm of a fading memory. I spent a lifetime waiting for the perfect time to leave. Now I'm searching through my pockets for a love I didn't give. Don't tell me it'll be okay, don't tell me not to cry. Just sit here in the silence while the stars go drifting by. I used to think that later was a promise I could keep, but the mountain is too jagged and the valley is too steep. And I have no time for the maybe later lines, looking at the calendar like it's a foreign tongue, tracing back the hours to when the year was young. The air today feels thinner, the light has lost its gold. The story's moving forward, but it's getting cool and cold. I'm standing in a January that I don't recognize, with a 2020 Swiss reflection staring back from hollow words. Because yesterday was a better world, yesterday was home. Before the seeds of silence in our garden had been sown, we were rich in every always, we were safe in every way. Before the waves of consequence pulled us out to sea. Now I'm a stranger in this morning, just trying to endure. Because yesterday was simple and yesterday was pure. I walked past the theater where we watched our favorite show. They changed the name and painted over everything we know. It's like the world is conspiring to erase the life we led, leaving me with nothing but the things we should have said. I traded 1,000 futures for a single Sunday afternoon, to be back inside the orbit of a different kind of moon. Is it nostalgia or a symptom of the breakage in my chest? This feeling that the sun has already passed its test. I'm reaching through the curtain of the midnight and the rain, just to find a version of us that didn't know this pain. 'Cause yesterday was a better world, yesterday was home. Before the seeds were silenced and our garden had been sown, we were rich in every always, we were safe in every way. Before the waves of consequence pulled us out to the sin of a stranger in this morning, just trying to endure. Because yesterday was simple and yesterday was pure. Turn the clock back, let me sleep until it's end. I'm not ready for a world that won't have you in it again. Yesterday was better, it was so much better. I'm taking down the double-sided frames upon the shelf. It's time to get acquainted with the stranger of myself. I've spent 1,000 days inside the orbit of your name, but the gravity has shifted and I'll never be the same. I'm clearing out the clutter of the plans we used to make, we're learning how to breathe without a heart about to break. It's a quiet that coffee that you always used to hate. I'm staying up past midnight and I'm cleaning off the slate. The silence in the hallway doesn't scream your name no more. It's just the path that leads me to a different kind of bond. I'm fighting all the visions that I buried in the sand. Taking back the map and putting life back in my head. I'm not looking for a savior, I'm not looking for a sign. I'm just showing back the borders of what's strictly to be mine. It's a fighting freedom, like a bird that's lost its cage. But I'm finally ready to turn the fight over. It's just a fight, not a journey. It's a solitary road. I'm setting down the pieces of a heavy borrowed. I'm walking through the rooms like echoes used to bloom, but I'm reclaiming every corner from the shadow and the gloom. It's bittersweet and hollow, it's short in the bone, but I'm finally returning to myself alone. Just me and the morning, just me and the still. I didn't think I'd make it, but I'm finding that I will. I'm coming home to the person I miss the most. The clock on the mantle is the only sound in the hall, counting down the seconds while I'm staring at the wall. The house is a cavern since you took your keys and left. I'm sitting in the middle of a holy kind of theft. I keep checking the window for a car that isn't there, tracing circles in the dust on your favorite leather chair. I've counted every shadow as it crawled across the floor. I've imagined every footstep coming towards the front door. The coffee's gone bitter and the air is turned to ice. I'm paying for our forever at a very heavy price. They say the dark is deepest just before the break of day, but the dark is where I'm living since you walked the other way. And I'm just waiting for the first light to hit the kitchen pane, to see if I can recognize myself inside the rain. I'm holding on to ghosts until the sky begins to bleed, searching for a miracle that I no longer need. The mood is finally sinking, but I'm frozen in the night, just waiting for the mercy of the first morning light. If the sun comes up and you're still not coming home, 'cause that mean I'm officially scared to see the colors, I'm scared to see the blue. 'Cause the daylight is the proof that I've actually lost you. And I'm just waiting for the first lights that hit the kitchen pane, to see if I can recognize myself inside the rain. I'm holding on to ghosts until the sky begins to bleed, searching for a miracle that I no longer need. The moon is finally sinking, but I'm frozen in the night, just waiting for the mercy of the first morning light. There's a gray streak in the distance, the stars are starting to dim. I'm reaching for the edge of it, but I'm sinking on the rim. One more minute in the dark, just one more minute. I've been holding out this mask since 8 a.m. Nodding at the neighbors, playing happy once again. I tell a joke at dinner, I watch the laughter rise, while the heavy soul is burning just behind my eyes. Everyone keeps saying that I'm taking it so well, but I'm living in a perfect looking version of a hell. My face hurts from smiling, from pretending I'm okay, from acting like the sun came out the second you went away. It's a theater of shadows, it's a tightrope on a wire, while I'm standing in the middle of a slow burning fire. I'm exhausted from the effort of this hollow plastic grin, when I'm actually shattering from the inside in. The muscles in my jaw are tight, my cheeks are aching now. I should get a trophy for the way I take a bow. I've painted on a front, I've polished up a good, acting like I'm moving on the way everybody should. But the moment that I'm locked away, no one's left to see. The corners of my mouth fall down and suffocate me. It's the hardest kind of labor, it's emotion on the skies, looking for a sanctuary in everyone's blue eyes. I'm a toad in an empty tent, performing for the ghosts of the version of our love that I used to value most. My face hurts for smiling, from pretending I'm okay, from acting like the sun came out the second you went away. It's a theater of shadows, it's a tightrope on a wire, while I'm standing in the middle of a slow burning fire. I'm exhausted from the effort of this hollow plastic grid. looking in the mirror at a hollow set of eyes, searching for the person underneath this thin disguise. Has to wear the leather jacket that you bought me in the fall, but I don't recognize the shadow leaning against the wall. I used to have a lightness, a laugh that came so free, but it feels like when you left, you took the best of me. I don't just miss your coffee cup or your shoes beside the door. I miss the way I didn't have to wonder anymore. I miss the version of my heart that wasn't black and blue, and me that only existed when I was next to you. Now I'm a stranger to myself, a ghost you left behind, searching for a spark of life I can no longer find. Yeah, it's a heavy, lonely debt I have to pay. I miss me without you more than words can ever say. I'm quiet at the parties where I used to be the soul. I'm a jagged little fragment trying to be whole. I used to have ambition, I used to have a plan. Now I'm just a drifter doing everything I can to remember what it felt like to believe in something now, and just surviving through the night. I miss the way I didn't have to wonder anymore. I miss the version of my heart that wasn't black and blue, and me that only existed when I was next to you. Now I'm a stranger to myself, the ghost you left behind, searching for a spark of life I can't no longer find. Yeah, it's a heavy, lonely debt I have to pay. I miss me without you more than words can ever say. Bring back the color, bring back the glow. I'm tired of being someone I don't even know. I just wanna find my way back to the me I used to be. I was there before the world knew your name, before you learned how to hide the flame. I knew the boy behind the hollow stare, when no one else even noticed you were there. I saw your beauty in the gray and the grit. I love the fire before you even lit it. You can go and find a brand new start. seize a minute I helped you become a steady beat of a ripening drum. But I know the rhythm when it rises to spark. I was the one who held it through the dark. It's a fear kind of pride to watch you fly, to know I'm the ground underneath your sky. You can write me out of the story you tell, but I'm the water at the bottom of your well. You can go and find a brand new start. You can give away the pieces of your heart. And when the lights go down and the night is long, remember who heard your very first song. Didn't need a reason, didn't need a person for the best of you. I chose the worst in every version of the life you lived. I loved you first, always, before the fame, before the change, before it became so bitter and strange. I was the one who knew the truth. Yeah, I loved you first, always. I tell the checkout clerk that I'm doing fine. I've mastered the art of the plastic smile and the practice line. I keep my head down when I pass our favorite park, and I leave every light on to distract me from the dark. People say that time is a healer, a steady, honest friend, but I'm still waiting for the shaking in my hands to end. So don't ask me how I'm breathing, don't ask me how I sleep. The water's still rising and the canyon's much too deep. I'm putting on a jacket, I'm walking through the day, but I'm a million miles from being alright or okay. The wound is still open and memories still wait. I'm not over it and I am not okay yet. I saw your car at the light and I forgot how to move, like my heart was a record stuck in a broken groove. The world is moving forward, the seasons wanna change, but I'm still standing in a wreckage, feeling bitter and strange. I'm tired of the I'm sorries and the tilted pitying heads. I'm just trying to survive the silence in our get. I'm not looking for a someday or a silver lining glow. I'm just sitting with the ghost of a love So don't ask me how I'm breathing, don't ask me how I sleep. The water's still rising in the canyons much too deep. I'm putting on a jacket, I'm looking through the day, but I'm a million miles from being alright or okay. The warmth is still open, the memory's still wet. I'm not over it, and I am not okay. Maybe by next month, maybe by next year, the salt in the air will finally start to clear. But for now, I'm just here. Yeah, I am not okay yet. So it's at the checkout park that I'm doing fine. I've mastered the art of the plastic smile and a protest line. I keep my head down and I pass off every part, and I leave every light on to distract me from the dark. People say the time is a healer, a steady, honest friend, but I'm still waiting for the shaking in my hands to end. So don't ask me how I'm breathing, don't ask me how I see. The water's still rising and the canyon's much too deep. I'm putting on a jacket, I'm walking through the day, but I'm a million miles from being alright or okay. The warmth is still open, the memory's still wet. I'm not over it, and I am not okay yet. Maybe by next month, maybe by next year, the salt in the air will finally start to clear. But for now, I'm just here. Yeah, I am not okay yet. The morning coffee's still steaming in your cup. I'm waiting for the stairs to creak, for you to wake up. But the silence is a physical weight in the hall. In your side of the closet is a gap in the wall. We had plans for the weekend, we had groceries to buy. Now I'm staring at a Tuesday with a hole in the sky. Why did you leave today? Of all the days you could choose, why leave me with a heart I wasn't ready to lose? The sun is still shining like nothing is wrong, but the air in this kitchen is a funeral song. You didn't give me a warning. You didn't give me a sign. You just walked out of your life and out of mine. Why did you have to leave today? I found your blue sweater rolled up on the floor, still smiling like the us we aren't anymore. If it happened in winter, I could blame the bitter cold or a long fading autumn as the years started getting old. But the flowers are blooming and the birds are in flight. It's a cruel kind of irony to lose you in the light. Was it a sudden realization or sobered and fused? And choice you were making while I was lacing my shoes. I'm taking the tight fill on the last steps you said, searching for the moment that the forever then. Why did you leave today? Of all the days you could choose, why leave me with a heart I wasn't ready to lose? The sun is still shining like nothing is wrong, but the air in this kitchen is a funeral song. You didn't give me a warning. You didn't give me a sign. You just walked out of your life and out of mine. Why does it have to leave today? The mailman just came. The neighbors are mowing his lawn, and I'm standing here frozen, just realizing you're gone. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. Why did you leave today? I'm trading my soul for a seat by a fire, not knowing the warmth was a beautiful liar. I carved out a I traded my soul for a seat by a fire, not knowing the warmth was a beautiful liar. I carved out a space in the center of my chest for a version of us that was never at rest. I followed the breadcrumbs you dropped on the floor, only to find they don't lead to a door. And now I'm standing in a shivering light of a truth that's been hiding in the middle of the night. It wasn't a promise, it wasn't a tie. my hand, like you meant to keep hold, while you were just waiting for the story to be told. Every forever was a temporary stay. At that day I knew you would never repay. Now the movies are quiet, but poetry's dead. And I'm haunted by every kind word that you said. It wasn't a mountain, it was shifting sand. It wasn't a lifeline, just a sleeping hand. We call it a sanctuary, we call it a home, but it's just a fancy word for being home. And now I'm standing in the shivering light of a truth that's been hiding in the middle of the night. It wasn't a promise, it wasn't a tie, it was just a sweet poison we both had the time. The myths are all empty, the hearts run dry, and I'm waking up to find that love was just a lie. No more shooting stars, no more wishing on a god. The fire didn't go out, it never had a spark. Your love was just a lie.